Well, this Friday, it's going to be Freaky Friday. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi will be taking a time out from her busy schedule of drinking pricey Pinot Noir in the box to meet with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. It's apparently an effort to ease tensions within their party. But the big ice cream social could be headed toward a meltdown after Nancy today suggested that she will not be pursuing impeachment proceedings against the president. The decision to send in the punt team won't sit well with the teen Vogue vigilante who was still fuming over the president's Twitter attack over the freshman congressional squad last week. According to a Fox News poll released today, 63% of voters think the president's tweets toward the congresswomen went too far. Just 27% saw them as a fun and acceptable political attack. So can Nancy and AOC find a way to coexist, or is it time for the whole group to sit down with Dr. Phil and his giant teeth? Well, let's ask the party panel. They are here, and we've got, look at that Democratic pollster and Fox News contributor. It's Jessica Tarlov, Reason.com associate editor and author of Panic Attack. Go get it now. Great book, Robbie Suave, and criminal defense attorney. He's going to spring me. Woo, woo, woo. It's David Bruno. Hi, everyone. Great to see you. This is so exciting. So let's talk a little bit about Nancy and AOC. How necessary is this meeting?
Super necessary.
Is it?
It is really necessary. The Fox News poll had a ton of really interesting tidbits in it. The 63% who thought the tweets went too far matters. A majority think that they were racist in tone. But there was also another finding, which was that a plurality of Americans think that the squad, or those 4 representatives, are the face of the Democratic Party. And that's what
Nancy... Is that a problem for Democrats?
It's a huge problem for Democrats. And that was the real risk with the tweets bringing everyone together, because Nancy Pelosi had it exactly where she wanted it. She was obviously privately very supportive of them. The tweets come, suddenly they have to be unified, and if we're unified, the loudest people are going to win out, and the loudest people right there holding their own press conferences.
That's really interesting, because people said the president was doing that, and they said that it was this
I don't know if it was intentional, but it certainly worked out
I didn't give him credit for that. I felt like, you know, in the land between impulsive and intentional, I felt like it hit the impulsive side of the spectrum a little bit more, but it's kind of working out in that way because he's really shown such a spotlight on these 4, for better or worse.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because obviously the squad, I think they have the possibility to turn off a lot of more moderate and older Democratic voters who are more religious,
to me,
etc.
is like my favorite prototypical kind of Democrat.
Yes,
she's very
great.
Smart. She's sensible. She tends to be a little bit more moderate. She's rational and she weighs things. And I like to think that
she's not here.
Well, that's why I just smiled into my still shot. Like,
but you do have to get young people excited about your nominee and your campaign, who are going to go out and actually work hard.
Joe Biden's
Barack Obama
exciting.
did this very well, right? He was moderate and liked by, but he was exciting to young people.
He's a once-in-a-generation transformational figure.
Right.
Those people come along once every 20 years.
So I don't know. They have to find a way to work together here, and it's not totally clear to me if they should tack more toward let's appeal to moderates or let's excite progressive young people.
No, they don't know. That's why
they don't know what I don't know.
I think they should just split up the dumb parties. So how did Nancy Pelosi do today in terms of what happened in the Mueller testimony?
Well, like you, I thought she was actually the winner of the day until about 6:15 when she got out in front of the cameras with the 2 chairmen and associated herself with what happened today.
Sure. Okay. Well, the president has just landed. He is deplaning as we speak. Just landed at Joint Base Andrews. He had his big trip to West Virginia, a state that he won overwhelmingly, that he has embraced, unlike Hillary Clinton, who basically called them all names and dared them not to vote for her. And they took her up on it. So the president has had a busy day, very passionate, very emotional exchange with the press earlier. You saw that around 5 o'clock Eastern time tonight. And he had obviously been watching the Mueller investigation. And as he passes through and over the tarmac, a salute here and there. And I don't believe that he's going to stop and talk anymore, because you know what? It's like the drug dealer at a middle school. First one's free. Sorry, David, as you were saying.
As you were saying with Nancy Pelosi.
Boom. Right? No,
Yep.
I thought.
I was
she
hoping
did.
we'd get a
I
little
think-
something from the president, because if you remember earlier today, he went to the press, got really mad, left, and then came back and said, and another thing, you're fake news.
No,
okay,
agreed.
you're also fake news.
I totally understand.
Mm-hmm.
But on Pelosi, I think she was doing great up until associating herself with the chairman today and also the
I thought
proceedings
that was
today.
such a dumb press conference.
Exactly. Like, and still, she's non-committal about impeachment.
Yeah.
She says she wants to bring a strong case. I still don't know what that means or how it's going to get better. And I do believe, I agree with Jessica. This meeting with AOC is necessary.
Yeah.
She has to be the big girl in the room and say, you guys got to understand, if it wasn't
She's the
intentional.
speaker now. She's got to unify the party, but she's also got to smack him around a little bit.
Agreed.
And we all, we're all a little politically kinky. We like to see it. Coming up, Robert Mueller claims Russia began.